portrait mode. You read the instructions, right? Are we live?
Yes.
Okay. How many viewers do we have right now? We'll maybe wait for a minute or two.
Oh, there are 6 people live. It didn't show up earlier. 15 people live.
Okay. We should start.
I didn't. Oh, 23 people live. Okay, it's just taking time to load.
Okay.
45 people live.
Okay, so I think we'll start. It's what's the time now, Amara?
70. 5:01.
5:01. So I think we should start.
Yeah, there are 100 people.
Okay. Namaste, Namaskar. This is Varun Rao. My name is Varun Vijay Rao, and I first was a chef in the US many years ago, and now I'm a cook by passion. I love cooking, of course, for guests, but also mainly for my family and my children. And thanks to my teenage daughter, I've also started a YouTube page. I'm still old school. All I do is I love cooking and I enjoy it, but I don't really know how the technology works and uploading on YouTube. So my daughter does all of that. We have a YouTube channel under my name. If you search Varun Vijay Rao, you'll be able to see that. I am privileged to be cooking for Amul today. Amul to India ka almost sabse bada brand hai and oldest brand. I grew up eating Amul butter and Amul cheese, just like I'm sure all of you did. And so today I'm trying to use as many Amul products as possible in my cooking. So I'm going to make 2 dishes for you today in the 30 minutes. So let's try and do this quickly. And इसलिए मैं आपके लिए आज बना रहा हूँ cheesy bread pakoda जिसमें I'm not using 1 and not 2 but 3 different kinds of cheese, and they're all Amul cheese. Now all of you know Amul makes those bars which you can grate. I have that, but they also make slices and they make Gouda cheese. So I have here some Amul products that are on display. So this is Amul's Gouda cheese, which you may or may not know. It's not a very common product, but you know, originally Gouda is a Dutch cheese और आजकल इंडिया में मिलता है और हमारा trusted brand Amul ही बनाता है. And so I'll use that. I'll use some cheese blocks and some cheese slices also. And these are all the other Amul products. मैं सारे नहीं यूज करूँगा आज, लेकिन पिज्जा ही बनाते हैं. पिज्जा जो है शो के बाद बच्चे खत्म कर देंगे. It'll be gone. And you know, this is Amul buttermilk, and to keep myself hydrated during cooking, that's what I'm drinking today. And my kids love Amul ice cream, Amul chocolate. So Pela cheese, coming back to what I'm cooking, all my ingredients are here for cheesy bread pakoda, jisme I'll put 3 kinds of cheese like I told you. And after that I'll make for you a Gulab Jamun Parfait. So it's already November 1st today and Diwali season has started. And Diwali mein jo hai, guests come over unannounced and you need a quick dessert. मिठाई तो देते ही हैं. We give Gulab Jamun, jalebi, जो भी हो. लेकिन if you can make a special dish that is very quick to make, then it's more exciting for the guests, right? So Gulab Jamun Parfait is one of those dishes. And आपके अगर कोई questions हैं, I'm doing a lot of cooking, so if you don't mind, I'll answer at the end of my cooking or when my cooking is almost done. ठीक है ना? So let's get started. And पहला I'm gonna make my batter जिसमें पकोड़े तलेंगे, right? So this is besan or gram flour, and I'm also adding some rice flour. ये चावल काटा है, so a little bit of that, and इसमें थोड़ा सोडा भी डालूंगा. So just a little soda, not too much. आधा चम्मच काफी है. और क्या डालें इसमें? Let's put some masalas. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of haldi, not much, just again half a spoon of haldi, and lal mirch, again just half a spoon. That's big enough. And pakode mein I love the flavor of ajwain. So ajwain is you know, it's almost like zira, little smaller, and that adds a lot of flavor to pakodas. So thoda sa ajwain. And that's our mixture. Isme, of course, we have to make a batter out of this. So I'm going to put some water in this. And you can put water slowly. Don't add everything at one point. And you just want a thick batter, not a thin one. So thoda sa dal diya. And this actually, the best way to do is with hand. Mix it with hand and you'll get a nice smooth texture. तो धीरे धीरे करके I'm putting water. So while I'm mixing this, आपके अगर कोई अमूल के सबसे फेवरेट प्रोडक्ट कौन से बताइए. I want to know. I know what my favorite is, and let's see how many of us have common favorite Amul products. And in our house, I'm the only one who likes fried food. So my son and I, we eat fried foods, and all the ladies in the house, of course, are weight and health conscious. मेरी दो बेटियां हैं, and बीवी of course है, and they don't generally eat all these fried foods. So this is something my son and I will enjoy after I've cooked it for you live. So now I have my batter. इसमें थोड़े और lumps हैं, तो निकाल देते हैं. We want a nice smooth batter. चलिए जी, ये बन गया. See that? It's a smooth batter now. And if you have very few lumps in there, don't worry. It's not a big deal. पकोड़े ही बन रहे हैं. Nothing to worry about. So this we will keep it aside. And then I will start on my bread. Okay? So I have a cutting board over here. And I've taken 2 slices of sandwich bread. These Amul makes bread as well, but they're very hard to find. It's hard to find Amul bread, at least in Bangalore. I live in Bangalore. So I'm going to let's put a little bit of hara chutney. This is optional. आपके पास नहीं है, so don't worry about it. You don't have to use it. So थोड़ा सा just spread it on that. Perfect. And this is हरी chutney जिसमें मैंने I put धनिया and mint. And there is green chili, थोड़ा प्याज, लहसुन और इमली, and of course नमक. तो थोड़ा सा बिल्कुल, अगर extra है तो we just scrape it off. So what I'll do is I'll just spread it like that. And I don't have extra on here. This is just right. चलिए ये हो गया. Now, next I'll add a potato mixture. So if you want to know what went in this, on my YouTube channel, there is a recipe for aloo tikki, and the aloo mixture that is here is exactly the same as the aloo tikki on my YouTube channel. Just go and what I will also do is after this video, I will in the comments put my YouTube channel and my Instagram page, so you can go and get detailed recipes from there. Obviously 30 minutes में I can't do everything live. So लेकिन वैसे भी पड़ता है क्या इसमें? I have aloo, there's some onions, green chili, हरा धनिया, and amchur, चाट मसाला and salt. That's all. And थोड़ा सा हल्दी. So इसमें से आलू निकाल देते हैं थोड़ा, and just put it on your bread. And be generous. इसमें 4 पकोड़े बनेंगे, तो ये आलू कम है तो और डाल देते हैं थोड़ा. चलिए, just use all of it. Make a nice one. Perfect. Okay. So aloo dal gaya. Now I'll put some cheese on it. Just spread this out till the end, because जब पकोड़े खाते हो and bread के पकोड़े, when you bite into the first bite in the corner, you don't get anything, and you're like, यार कुछ नहीं मिला, and then you want to bite deeper. So to avoid that, you spread out till the end. So very first bite, you'll get some nice aloo and chutney. Like that. That should be good. Okay, then I have, this is my Amul का जो block cheese है. I've grated that already, so I'll put a little bit of cheese on that. And cheese आप जो ना generously डालिए. Don't put less cheese. The name of this is cheesy bread pakoda. अगर cheese नहीं है तो cheesy कहाँ से बन गया? So I'll put lots of cheese. Excellent. Okay, that is loaded with cheese. And I'll be back after washing my hands. Okay, now I have in my fridge, I have sliced cheese as well. तो उसको निकालता हूँ. उसको, if I kept it outside, the reason I keep it in the fridge, if I keep it outside, what happens is this becomes soft, and जब plate से निकालते हो, it will stick to the plate. So this is my Gouda cheese, Amul Gouda cheese, which I've sliced. So we'll put some Gouda cheese on there. And the regular Amul sliced cheese as well. ये डाल दिया. This is going to be really cheesy. और मज़ा भी आएगा. It's, don't watch your weight now. It is Diwali season. It's time to enjoy the food and not worry about the calories. You can worry about the calories later. Okay, great. So now I'll cover it with my second slice of bread. And इसको थोड़ा हल्का सा दबाइए. तो इससे क्या होता है? All the stuff comes till the side and it becomes easier to dip in your besan ka batter which we have made over here. And I've also turned, इसमें तेल है. The oil is heating up. It will take some time. So we'll just make this and keep it ready. And when it's hot, we'll fry them. In the meantime, I can tell you how I'm making my Gulab Jamun Parfait. Okay, isko ab, you have to cut it, and you can cut this in any shape you want. I mean, I have also made bread pakoda. Just make in one bread only. We roll it and then we dip it and fry it. So it's more like a cylinder, or you can cut it in squares. Today I'm cutting them in triangles. So I like that nice triangular shape. So usko I will cut it in triangles, and pehle to you cut it neatly along the corners. So this is cut in half. And now we want to slice it the other way. So I will cut. And the best bread to use is sandwich bread. This is what this is. Sandwich bread, it kind of sticks together easier. So now I have 4 triangles, as you can see, that are extremely cheesy, minty, and obviously have aloo in them, right? And we'll leave this for now. तेल थोड़ा गर्म होने दो. It's still a little cool. In the meantime, we'll have some chas, cool down. And now I'll take you to the back of my kitchen and show you what I'm doing with the Gulab Jamun Parfait. So यहाँ पे these are Gulab Jamuns which we made earlier, full Gulab Jamuns. उसको मैंने slice कर दिए. Each Gulab Jamun you can slice into maybe 4 or 5 sections, should be good enough. Then I have here, this is Amul cream. And this is Amul ka dahi, which I've beaten up, and this is honey, and this is saffron. Just kesar jo hai pani mein I've kept it for almost 2 hours in warm water, तो इसका रंग इतना बढ़िया आ गया है, nice and orange. And this is kevar rose water, which gives a nice smell but also lovely flavor. And then I have थोड़े से almonds. I mean, when you're making something for Diwali, thoda dry fruit to hona chahiye. So we have almonds today, and I have, this is Amul's dark chocolate. Thoda sa upar se dal dunga, and then I have, of course, this is my favorite, one of my favorite Amul products. It's condensed milk, and condensed milk ka jo meethapan hai, I'm going to mix it with dahi. So if dahi agar aapka khatta ho, if it's a little sour, tart, then you add a little bit of this. It balances that flavor out. ठीक है ना? So that's what we're doing over here, and we'll come back and do this. I wanted to show you this on the second step. Back to this, oil check करते हैं. अभी भी थोड़ा ठंडा ही है, तो we will start with our parfait. I guess इसको गर्म होने दो. So इसके लिए I am taking some. You can bring the camera here. So यहाँ पे ये जो दही है, I'll put the curd in here. And इसको beat it well. And if you don't have this, even your Greek yogurt which you get in the store easily now, you can buy that also. That also works. And this is my cream, of course, Amul cream. I'll put that in there. And dahi jo hai, you can see I've not used all of it. And don't worry about this, I will put the detailed recipe of this on my YouTube channel later on, maybe in a day or two. So just watch that space. And this is condensed milk, like I said. And there are a lot of sweet elements here, so we don't want too much condensed milk. Thoda sa bilkul, to make sure that it's not khatta anymore, the dahi is not khatta. So that should be enough. You just mix that together. Okay, that's one mixture that's ready. And then my second mixture is these three ingredients. So what I will do here is, I have my honey. I'm going to take my saffron water, and you can put all the saffron there. You can eat that saffron, it's very tasty and healthy. And then you have the rose water as well. I'll put that in there and just stir it up. So all of it combines and becomes nice and thick. And all the flavors mixed together, right? So the AB is going to be nice and sweet, this part of it. And of course, Gulab Jamun to meetha hota hi hai. Okay, that's almost ready. See, this is so easy. You just mix these two. Now, all that is left to do is assembly. We will come back and do the assembly after we make our pakodas. So, back to my pakodas. Oil is still getting hot. So, you take this bread and hold it together. Don't drop it in, it might fall apart. And you coat all of it all over with besan properly, so it sticks together and stays together. Hai na? So, we'll put it in there, and you have to use your hands for this. There's no other way to do it correctly. So I'm just, as you can see, coating all sides with generous amount of this besan ka batter which I have made. And one way to test your oil, you can take a little, drop it in there, and you can see it's starting to pop up. I don't want my oil too hot, so this is good enough. So I'll start frying them. And be careful with hot oil. So, ek gaya yahan pe. I think I can fry two at a time, so I'll put one more. And trust me guys, this is the ultimate snack. You can't beat a good bread pakoda. It is just yummy, not healthy, that I can assure you, but it is very, very yummy. And this is a great midnight snack. You know, Amul has his midnight snack series as well. So we'll put our second one in there also in oil, and let these fry nicely. Thoda sa batter reh gaya upar, we'll put some, and let that fry off. Okay, for 2 minutes we'll let that fry. I'm already getting a beautiful color on it. So far so good. I'm happy with that. Yeah, इसको घुमा देते हैं थोड़ा. Stubborn है थोड़ा, not turning easily today. There you go. It'll be easier with this. Perfect. So once these are fried, we'll take it out on a plate and we'll fry the other two. This takes about 4 to 5 minutes max, not very long. And because most of this, you know, the aloo that's in there is already cooked, so we just want the cheese to melt really and to get a coating on top. So I'm going to take that out. This one looks done. Now my other one unfortunately fell apart. Those things happen in life. So I will just take it out and fry two new fresh ones for you. Can you get me a plate from there, please? So in this, the reason this fell apart was because there's not enough besan coating on it. The second one I put in a hurry. I'm just cleaning out this from my pan for the next batch. So what happens when you have this? This is very tasty. Don't throw it away. This is something you don't give your guests. You eat it yourself because it's very tasty. Hai na? And now my oil is definitely hot, so I'll reduce my heat a little bit. This can be put aside. And let's dip our next batch. So this time let's make sure we coat it nicely with besan so it doesn't fall apart. Amara, if there are any questions, just make note so that we can answer them at the end. Okay?
Few people joined late, so they wanted the recipe, which you can repeat.
I will. I'll repeat.
Yeah.
So now I've coated my second one and I'm going to leave it in here because it's better to fry one at a time so they don't fall apart like last time. Okay, the pakoda is looking good. Flip that. Much better. So see, with enough besan, it stays together. And you see this airy atta, that's because of the soda we added. If you don't like that, I like the texture. If you don't like that, you can avoid it by not putting the soda in there. Oh, you can look at this. Look at the cheese oozing out. It's already itna cheese hai ki it wants to come out before the pakoda is ready. That's my second one. And let's do our last one. I think we should have two for now because I don't know how much time I have enough time.
It is 5:24.
Oh, okay. Then I will just do two for now, and I'll fry the next one later for my family. You can see it's in my batter, and I'll finish it up later. So let's make the Gulab Jamun Parfait since I only have 5 minutes. So Gulab Jamun Parfait, now you can serve it in a glass, in a bowl, however you want. And today I'm going to put it in these glasses so it looks good. Now before eating this, put it in the fridge for about 30 minutes, right? If you do that, it'll taste much better when it's slightly chilled. So for that, I'm going to put little Gulab Jamun pieces first, line the bottom, and let me just show you, just see how soft the Gulab Jamun is. So these are excellent homemade Gulab Jamuns, can't beat that. And then the next layer, I'm going to put this yogurt, cream and condensed milk mixture. Okay, put this away. So this one will be a nice pouring consistency now. You can see it's a little thin, but when you refrigerate this, it's going to get a little thicker. So we'll put a little layer of that on top. About 3 tablespoons should be enough just to coat those rasgullas. Gulab jamuns. Okay. After that, I'm going to put 1 layer of my saffron honey mixture. And this will infuse, and you can see how it's infused into the cream, which is perfect. So I put that in, and then we put more gulab jamuns in there. Maybe a couple more. Excellent. Now I put more cream. So all we're doing is layering this to make a nice chilled lovely dessert for you. And you don't have to fill the glass. Aadha bhi glass hai, so it's fine. Okay, little more honey and saffron, and this jo saffron hai, make sure you get some of that in there. So we got some saffron and honey mixture. That should be good. And I'll put some more gulab jamun now and there. And you can make 1 layer, 2 layers, 3 layers, 4 layers, whatever you want. I mean, it's all up to you. I'm making an extra decadent dessert here. So this will be multiple layers. And now I'm going to reverse the order. This time I'll put the saffron on top. Thoda sa. Like that. And I'm filling up the glass for you today because we're all going to enjoy this together as a family. And like I said, you don't have to put so much. Kafi sara maine dala isme. Some more cream on top. Perfect. Now, at the last, what I'm going to do is, I have 1 gulab jamun left here. So, usko I'm just going to cut it in quarters. So, gently, because these are very soft, so they break easily. So, just like that is fine. And 1 more down the middle there. Beautiful. So isko I'll place 1 piece here and other piece maybe the other way so you can see the gulab jamun. And then I have some pista, badam. So throw some badam on there for decoration and for flavor. And then I have also some dark chocolate, Amul dark chocolate shavings. So I'll put that on here. And maybe a little bit more badam. There's no such thing as too much badam, right? So we just add a little bit more. And I have raspberries, is more for color than flavor. So in 1 little raspberry in there. And that's it. That's my parfait. You can see all the layers. Saffron is flowing down here, flowing down from here. You have gulab jamuns hiding in there. And of course you have your creamy mixture. So now this is all set to eat like this, but I prefer this chilled. When it's cooler, it's much better. So I would suggest you keep this in the fridge for maybe 30 to 45 minutes. Another option, which I'm not doing at the moment, but you know, we have some cream cheese, which is also homemade. This recipe also for cream cheese is on YouTube. So if you want, I'll just show you here. So, you know, if you pipe it, you get a good, nice kind of decoration on top like that. So if you like those kind of decorations, you can make them. You know, you just do that and pipe. And then with a spoon or a knife, you cut it out. So you get a nice decoration on top. I'll pick, just to, you know, show you, I'll put 2 on here only. So that's a little bit piping of that. And iska flavor jo is very, very good. I'm just using my finger, but I suggest you use a knife. It's much easier with a knife to separate that. One there, maybe one there, and let's do one here. Make a nice, beautiful looking dessert. Now, when you have guests and they come see this, they're going to be impressed with your skills. So if you're going to do this in here, I planned not to do it, but I thought, okay, chalo, I'll show it to you. If you're going to do this in here, then we'll put more dressing on top. So now my glass has actually become full. This will become very heavy dessert for one person. But if you have multiple guests, you know, share the love. Give them 2 spoons and let them eat it. I'll put a little bit more on top, like that. And finally a little bit more chocolate. Now that is a dessert that's so decadent. That's the best way to eat dessert. So now our bread pakoda is ready, and so is our parfait. And let us serve it up for you. So just for a, you know, it's a nice festive thing, a parfait. So usko, I've got a plate here. Just I put some roses around and place your parfait in there, in the middle, and of course a spoon for the parfait. And let me see, yeah, that's perfect. That spoon is good. And you want a long spoon like this because it's easier to use. So when you have a shorter spoon, you know, you might get some cream or gulab jamun on your hands. And for the bread pakoda, I'll serve it. This is an Amul cheese dip. I'm sure you're familiar with this. So you can have that with it. You can have the mint chutney which I made earlier. That also goes well with it. And you know, the other option, of course, is you know, any kind of tamarind chutney, anything that you like. So this, let's place one pakoda here, and my second one here. Perfect. And I personally like this with ketchup, so we'll just put some ketchup here. Okay, so that's it. So you have bread pakoda and your cheesy bread pakoda full of cheese. I look at it right there. You can see that cheese. This is of course the Gouda and the sliced cheese that's melting out. Then, and we serve with cheese dip, so you make it really cheesy, and also gulab jamun parfait. So that's it today with my Amul products. As you can see, I've used a lot of Amul products. Do check out my YouTube channel for a lot more exciting recipes. There's lots on there. And you know, I have an Instagram page as well. Of course, there you won't see videos, but there are written recipes. So you know, we'll appreciate if you guys subscribe and show the love. Now, any questions anybody has that I can answer for you, I'll be very happy to do that. Questions, Amara, on there?
No, they just want you to, some people want you to repeat the recipe.
Repeat, should I put it in the comments later on? Will that help?
Yeah, I think so.
I can do that. I can quickly do a recap for you. So for my cheesy bread pakoda, what I did was I have an aloo mixture, which is you know, essentially an aloo tikki mixture, which I put potatoes, boiled potato, salt, haldi, some zira, and chaat masala, and I've also got onions in there, I mentioned that, and green chili and dhania. So you make a mixture out of that, stuff it inside the bread along with some hara chutney. You can use pudina chutney or dhania ka chutney, any green chutney you like. And I put 3 kinds of cheese. So I grated the Amul cheese, which is the cheese blocks. I grated them. Then I used Amul slices, and I also used Amul ka Gouda cheese. They make Gouda cheese now. That's really flavorful. So I used all 3 of those in here. So that's what I've made here. The Gulab Jamun Parfait is of course Gulab Jamun, which is sliced. And then the mixture, the white mixture here, which you can see, this is made with cream, yogurt or dahi, and some condensed milk to add sweetness. And then I made the other layer, which is this layer, honey layer, is honey. It has got honey, a little bit of rose water, and a little bit of saffron in water to give the color. And I top it off today with almonds, some chocolate shavings, and a little bit of cream cheese that I piped on top for decoration, and a chota sa raspberry on top. So those are the 2 things. And like I said, this one you definitely want to have chilled. Put it in the fridge, let it chill, it tastes much better. So that was a very quick recap, but I'll give you the detailed recipe also.
Yeah, they want to see the products.
Sure. So these are all the Amul products. I talked about them in the beginning. This is fresh cream which I've used. This is the cheese spread which I served in my bread pakoda. Dark chocolate which I put on top of my parfait, and then I have some condensed milk which I also used. This is the block cheese which is grated again in the bread pakoda. This is Gouda cheese again in the bread pakoda. Sliced cheese also in the bread pakoda. And so what the only products I didn't use from this basket today really are the ice cream and the pizza, which will be all done tonight. Here of course you can see chas, that's in my hand, which is what I'm drinking today. Any other questions? I'll put a link to my YouTube channel and Instagram page as comments over here, and pin those comments to the top so you can easily find them. Any more questions? No? Excellent. So thank you very much for watching, and hope you enjoyed it. Very quick 30 minutes. Next time I can make another exciting, maybe a midnight snack for you on Amul, if Amul gives me that opportunity. And thanks again, and hopefully see you all soon.